Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be putting up my media room Christmas tree. It's one of my favorite trees that I do. I made a couple of the ornaments that I use on the tree, and I just love how it turns out. I made these ornaments a couple of years ago. I just printed out some Christmas movies and I used boiled peanut lids. I have a lot of them because my son loves them, and made these ornaments. And I think they turned out super cute. They look really good on the tree. I also made these for my tree. I made these a long time ago. I did notice a couple of pieces of popcorn had fallen off, but I found these little containers at Hobby Lobby. And then I just took cardstock and cut it the shape of the container and glued popcorn to the top of it. I used an air popper and popped popcorn so it looks like it has popcorn in it, and then just punched a hole in the back to hang it up to add my hook. And I love how they turned out. Okay, so comment down below and let me know what your favorite Christmas movie is. I'm not sure I can pick just one. I love all of them, but let me know what yours is down below. I use this popcorn garland. I found this at Hobby Lobby, so I have a lot of this. I do love using this garland. I did make popcorn garland, which was fun, and it was just a couple of years ago. It was the first time I had ever done that. I still use that, but this just stores really easily, and you don't have to worry about it breaking. So I do like using the fake popcorn. I have this little plastic popcorn container, and I cut the inside out of it so that it could fit on the top of the tree. So that's my tree topper. Next, I use these balls, and I love this idea because it makes it so much easier and quicker to decorate your tree. So I took pipe cleaner and attached the balls, and it makes this little garland. I have longer ones and I have shorter ones. And then you just sandwich these into your tree so you're not hanging individual ornaments, and it looks so good. So I started making these, and I was putting some floral tape down these pipe cleaners to make it look really clean, where it would kind of be hidden in the tree. And it was taking a really long time. So I decided to just leave it as pipe cleaner and not try to cover it, and it really does just camouflage into the tree. You really can't even notice it's there. So save yourself a step if you ever want to make these, and you don't really have to cover these with the floral tape. The floral tape wrapping it is very sticky, and I didn't like the way it was making my hands feel. It does actually make it look like it's more on a wire. It makes it look a little more finished, but I love how this makes decorating the tree go by really quick. And I used these little coasters. It says Admit One. It's just a cardboard coaster. And then I have my little popcorn containers that I made. And then I have my little movie ornaments that I made. I'm using these white berry picks because they give me popcorn vibes. I kind of felt like they were like popcorn popping out of the container. So I thought those were really cute. So this is the easiest and fastest way to add balls to your Christmas tree instead of hanging them individually. You can't even see the cord here. The ones that are wrapped in the floral tape, they camouflage really well, so you can't really see them as much. The ones that are not wrapped, that are the brighter green pop cleaners, and they don't have the floral tape wrapped around them, those you just need to push into the tree a little more so that you don't see that bright green pop cleaner. But either way works. This way just took a little time getting all that wrapped, and it's kind of sticky, kind of like a tacky, because it's floral tape. But it does look really nice and finished. But either way works. But this technique is the best. So you can just pull them up and around and place them wherever you need them to go. And then they just stay. So no hooks required, which is really nice. And it fills the tree up so good. And then for the places that if I want an extra ball, I just have individual balls that I do hang with hooks and place them in any spot that I might need an extra ball. And then you're all done. Okay, so next we're gonna add our popcorn garland. I love this popcorn garland. It's so cute. It looks real. Okay, next I'm gonna fill in with some of these little picks. Slide these down. Tree. And I only have 4 because I use the rest of them at the top. So I'm just gonna space them out. Okay, so next I'm gonna add these little popcorn decorations that I made. Okay, next I'm gonna be adding these little ornaments. I think they turned out so cute. I love how they turned out. Look at this. Scratches from putting up this tree. Battle wounds. I really need to wear oven mitts. And up next it's Home Alone, one of our favorite Christmas movies. Next is The Grinch. Next we have Charlie Brown, which we have been watching ever since I was little, and we watch it still with my kids, and they are grown and we still watch it. Now we have Home Alone 2. We have Santa Claus. Next I'm going to add a few picks. I have these red ones, and I have these black ones, and a couple of these. Last, I'm going to be adding these little coasters. It says admit 1. I don't even use hooks. I just use the tree branches to hold them in place. Okay, so we picked these up at IKEA, and it's this brand. And I purchased one for each chair. I like the texture of them. They're kind of thin. I thought they would be perfect. Okay, so I had this idea. You love my ideas. I always have ideas.
Full of ideas.
I am. And so we are now headed to Home Depot to see if we can execute my vision. I think it's going to turn out great. We'll see. I had this idea when I was decorating our media room for Christmas. We'll see. Comments?
No, I have no comments right now.
You love my ideas.
I love your
Admit
ideas.
it.
I do. Thank y'all. Y'all too.
Okay, so we picked these up at Dollar Tree, and they only had these 3 packages. And then we went to Walmart and picked up these, and they only had 4 packages of the white ones. We'll see how this looks. Okay, so we're using fishing line, and then he's tying my little helper here.
Yep. I'm like the little elf.
So he's tying fishing line on my pole for me.
Mom, I want to be a dentist.
I have no words.
I don't want to put toys together. I want to be a dentist.
Oh my God. Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome.
I just noticed that all of these are different. All those little packs. Each snowflake is different. I like that. Like real snowflakes. And we have all this stuff back here we have to deal with. Not today. And then these are different because they're from Dollar Tree.
Pretty cool.
I know. You feeling okay?
Feeling good. Feeling good.
You still got your surgery bracelets and your band-aid on your hand.
Yeah, got out surgery today. So I'm sitting here tying. Even though I want to be a dentist.
Stop. Okay, so we have our fishing line tied to this board, and we did them in different lengths. So we have all of them tied on, and I'm about to tie my snowflakes on. Okay, so now I'm just adding fairy lights that I ordered off of Amazon, and I will link everything I can in the description below. I really like these because they have different settings, so I like how that is, and they are remote control, so they work perfectly for where I needed them. Okay, so here are our movie posters. We have Back to the Future and Spider-Man. I let my kids pick out their favorites, and this is what they picked. But I'm about to switch it out for our Christmas favorites. Okay, so here's how it turned out. Then we have our movie posters, The Grinch and Home Alone. I don't know how it's coming across on the video, but the snowflakes are so cool. I love them. It turned out so good. And then this is how the tree turned out. I just wanted to show you real quick what I use to turn my Christmas lights on and off with. I have this little remote. This is the best thing ever. It comes with 3 of these boxes. This is box number 1 and box number 2. And I have this Christmas tree in my media room on box number 3. They do have where you can plug 2 different plug-ins into them. It is so easy to go around, turn all your Christmas lights on, and then turn them off when it's time to go to bed. So these things are the best. I have a couple of sets of these because I do put up a lot of Christmas in my house, and it just makes it so easy. Highly recommend. Okay, so if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give me a big thumbs up. And don't forget to leave a comment. Oh my goodness, I love how the snowflakes turned out. I hope it's coming across really cool on the video. It is so cool. Look at that. It's snowing in my media room. I love it. I love the fact that my family just goes along with all of my ideas that I come up with, and then they just jump in and help me. I love it so much. We were going to put up more snowflakes, and we actually bought 5 of these pieces of wood, and I'm thinking that that wasn't the best choice of wood that we should have picked out. It kind of felt damp a little bit, kind of wet. They were kind of heavy. And then when we brought them in the house, they dried out. So then they kind of started warping and bending, and one of the boards just was really bad. I think they'll work out through Christmas, and then we'll have to figure something else out. But you can tell they're kind of bending. But it still looks really cool. I love it so much.